a three-run double into the gap in right center field, and the Phillies come from behind, and they win it 4-3.
Combs a very good base runner at third. 0-2 the count.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in.
Come on now, one time, right here.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Miller. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. Appearances thus far.
Here we go now, let's go.
Curveball swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Miller is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
He's moving to his right because there's almost one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th.
Here we go. Hit me.
The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. Miller is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Chris Miller will stand in now.
It's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Boy, he is filling up the stat sheet, that's for sure. 2 doubles earlier in the ball game, and now this. It's been a one-man wrecking crew so far.
Bottom half of inning number 8. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Miller is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first inning.
Miami wins it! One of the strangest finishes you'll ever see. Results in the 5th no-hitter in Marlin history. How many pitchers?
Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will stand. Here's the pitch. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Chris Miller. Oh, an excuse me swing there as this is looped toward the right side. There to take it is Alonso.
Whether to go after this pitch or not.
So now to avoid that first walk.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second. Chris Miller.
That goes the other way. 3-0 is not too pretty a sight right now.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, and talk about doing the job. Chris Miller will stand in, and they
Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Took him a while.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it as this one's hit in the air to deep left field. And, in fact, he got more than a lot of it.
Yet another walk-off, and the Rays survive to play another game. Rays win! Rays win! Rays win! 5-4!
It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our 2 starting lineups for tonight. Chris Miller will stand in. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
There, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The tag applied by Brantley. He is out at the plate. So it's Chris Miller. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first.
Too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
I mean, this is a big guy out. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Chris Miller will stand in, and they've been in. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Chris Miller. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout.
Machado into foul territory, and then with that cannon for an arm.
There's the 1-0 pitch.
There's that curve.
Swing and a drive. Way back in the run.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. 100 mark for the season. Goes the other way with a curveball here, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Miller will get there, and he puts it away. Chris Miller will stand in.
Too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and with one away. 2 strikes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring. Chris Miller will come forward now to. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man. Chris keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole.
There you go. Make the turn.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
He chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Oh, and this goes right past him. And this will bounce up against the ivy now.
Yeah, eye off it or what, but he winds up basically.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Fowler has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for.
Starting to look like this one's going to go another.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now.
Noma's off the sign where it says Raiders for tickets. 1-800-Raiders.
Here's a high drive, deep center field. Uh-oh! He's done it! He's hit for the cycle. Mike Trout. Unbelievable.
It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will stand.
Hey, let's get that cue ball right here. Come on now.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. Started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the
Deadline approaching. It's getting.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikes. The 0-2 to Molina. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Miller is there, and he'll bring this one in. His first time. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Chris Miller. comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. Jones arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center.
It can play like two totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Chris Miller will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Chris Miller.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put.
More dramatic than this one right here, right now.
1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 out. Dodgers lead 6-5 in the 9th. Rodriguez set. Here's the pitch.
It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. Chris Miller will stand.
He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooled too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
With 2 gone now in the top of the second. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Chris Miller.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 23 for him thus far, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and you launch.
Chris Miller. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A quick out number 1.
This is
an inning of this one. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
It's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what can happen this time of year.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw is low and he can't get it to stick in the webbing. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he'll pull into third with a triple, so he needs to just get on base here. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice.
Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller is there, and he puts this one away. Chris. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
And that's just
to third. Euclid tags the runner out. Now a throw to first, a throw back to second. Triple play. It's a triple play. They got a triple play. An amazing triple play.
Moss has a single, a homer, and a walk.
Oh, deep to right. This may do it, and we are finally going home. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Brandon
very
Moss.
much.
What a night.
Now here's Moore's pitch. And Jeter hits a long drive to right center field. That ball is high. It is.